Welcome. This is the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, and we are so glad that you've made it to a calmer corner of your day. Here, we focus on real solutions, practical help, and the kind of encouragement we could all use a little more of. So let's get to it.
You know what breaks my heart? So many family caregivers tell me they feel guilty for being tired, for needing help, for wanting a break. But caregiving isn't just hard work. It can quietly drain your emotional and physical energy, even when you love the person you're caring for with your whole heart. Today I'm going to show you how to care for yourself with the same compassion you give to your loved one. You'll walk away with simple, doable ways to protect your well-being without feeling selfish. And just so you know you're in good hands, I'm Robin Schultz, a senior home safety specialist. I've walked alongside many caregivers and I understand what this journey feels like from the inside. So let's get into it. Caregiving is one of the greatest acts of love and one of the toughest roles anyone can take on. If you're listening to this, chances are you already know that. You've lived the long days and the sleepless nights. You've handled the appointments, the medication schedules, the mood changes, the unexpected emergencies, and through it all, you keep showing up. But here's what people don't always understand. Caregiving isn't just about what you do. It's also about what you carry emotionally. And sometimes, without even noticing it, you start to disappear inside the role. You stop doing things for yourself, you stop resting, you stop asking for help, and you stop feeling like you. Loving yourself through the caregiving journey isn't a luxury, though. It's not being indulgent or selfish. It is a survival skill, and it's one of the most important things you can learn. So let's walk through a few ways to care for you while you care for someone else. Number one is to let yourself feel what you feel. Caregiving brings up the full rainbow of emotions. Love, exhaustion, anger, worry, frustration, and sometimes resentment. These feelings do not make you a bad caregiver. They make you human. When you pretend everything is fine, that stress builds up inside you. But when you allow yourself to say, "This is hard," or "I'm overwhelmed," you release some of the pressure and you give yourself space to breathe. And the truth is, admitting your feelings doesn't change your love for the person. It strengthens your ability to keep going. Number two is to give yourself permission to take breaks. I know, the moment you step away, even for a few hours, the guilt creeps in. You start thinking, I should be there, or no one can do it the way I do. But here's what I always tell caregivers. Breaks don't mean you're abandoning your loved one. They mean you're protecting your ability to continue caring. Even a small pause helps. Taking a quiet walk or having coffee with a friend, just sitting outside and feeling the sun on your face. These moments refill your cup and you deserve that, and you need that. Number three is to stop believing you have to do this all alone. Caregiving often becomes a one-person show. Not because others don't want to help, but because caregivers feel like they should handle everything, or that asking for support is a burden for others. But here's what I've seen time after time. When caregivers ask for help, they don't fall behind. They actually do better. Maybe help looks like a sibling taking over doing the bills, or maybe it's a friend sitting with your loved one while you run an errand. Maybe it's using respite care once a month, or joining a caregiver support group where you're not the only one saying, "Man, am I tired." Support does not replace you, it sustains you. Number four is to speak to yourself with the same kindness you give others. Caregivers are often incredibly gentle with their loved ones and incredibly harsh with themselves. If the person you're caring for has had a bad day, you reassure them. But when you have a bad day, you criticize yourself. So let's flip that. When you're struggling, try saying, "I'm doing the best I can." Or, "This is hard and I'm allowed to feel tired." Or, "I deserve care too." It sounds simple, but those words matter. The way you talk to yourself shapes the way you cope. Number five is to remember that your life still has value and meaning outside of caregiving. This one is so important. Caregiving can take up so much space that it becomes your whole identity. But you are more than the tasks you complete. You're more than the stress you manage, and you're more than the challenges you face. You still have dreams and interests and friendships and joys, and yes, the right to a life that feels fulfilling. Keeping part of your life just for you isn't selfish. It's what keeps you grounded and what keeps you emotionally healthy, and it's what helps you show up each day with strength and compassion. So thanks for joining me today. Please share this episode with someone you care about who could use the information to make their life safer. You'll find more resources for seniors and caregivers on our website at seniorsafetyadvice.com. And if you're searching for an aging-in-place specialist, please visit our sister website at aginginplacedirectory.com. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel or to this podcast yet, go ahead and do that right now, and then come back tomorrow for another daily moment of guidance and encouragement right here on the Senior Safety Advice Podcast. Until next time, thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.
This podcast is part of our mission to help older adults live safely and independently. If you'd like to take the next step, visit aginginplacedirectory.com, where you'll find specialists, helpful resources, and inspiration to make every home your place to thrive.